Have you ever felt that quiet tension between you and her? That invisible pull, where words stop mattering and the silence feels alive. You catch her looking at you, but then she looks away fast. And you start wondering, was that something or just my imagination? It's strange, isn't it? How a woman can send 1,000 signals without saying a single word. You start to replay every detail, the way she smiled, how her tone softened when she said your name, how she lingered just a second longer before leaving. But then the doubt kicks in. What if I'm reading too much into it? What if I make a move and ruin everything? Here's the truth. Most men miss the signs not because they're blind, but because they're scared of being wrong. But what if she's waiting for you to be brave first? Women rarely say it directly, not because they don't want to, but because vulnerability is terrifying. They show interest through energy, tone, proximity, through the rhythm between the lines. And if you learn to recognize it, you'll see what she's been silently telling you all along. I like you. I just need you to make the first move. So, let's dive into 6 subtle, powerful signs that she's hoping you'll take that step. These aren't surface-level hints. They're deep, psychological cues hidden in the way she looks, laughs, and lingers. Because attraction isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's in the glance that lasts 1 second too long. The message that doesn't need to be sent. The silence that feels like an invitation. You've felt it before. Now it's time to understand it. Let's begin. Sign 1. Her eyes speak first. Eye contact. It's her first language of attraction. When a woman wants you to make the first move, her eyes will tell you long before her words ever do. It's not just about looking, it's about how she looks. You'll notice she holds your gaze just a heartbeat longer than usual. Not long enough to make it obvious, but long enough for your mind to wonder. Then she looks away, and sometimes she'll look back just to see if you noticed. Maybe you're at a cafe, and she glances up every few minutes, pretending to check her phone. Or you're talking in a group, and somehow, her eyes keep finding yours even when you're not speaking. Here's what's happening underneath the surface. When a woman feels drawn to someone, her brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. That hormone makes eye contact feel safe, thrilling, and intimate all at once. She doesn't have to say a word. Her pupils dilate slightly. Her blink rate slows down. Her body turns toward you even when she's not aware of it. She's giving you access to a part of her most men never see, the unguarded, instinctive self. But remember, she won't hold that gaze forever. Because deep down, she's waiting to see if you respond. If you keep meeting her eyes, you're showing her that you feel it too. If you look away, she'll assume the moment meant nothing to you. So next time you catch her looking, don't second-guess it. Hold that gaze. Just for a second. Let silence speak. Because when her eyes keep finding yours, it's not by accident. It's an invitation, quiet, subtle, but real. Sign 2. She creates reasons to be around you. You'll notice something strange. She keeps showing up. Not in a pushy way, just coincidentally close enough to talk, to laugh, to share the same space. She might randomly appear where you are or find reasons to message you about something small, something that doesn't really need a reply, but secretly hopes for one. Maybe she sits near you at work meetings when there are plenty of other seats. Maybe she laughs at your jokes a little louder than necessary. Or maybe she walks your way even when her path could have been easier going somewhere else. It's not coincidence, it's comfort. When a woman wants you to make the first move, she'll start positioning herself in your orbit. Because she wants proximity to do the talking. This is human psychology in motion. Attraction thrives on familiarity. The more she's around you, the more her brain starts linking your presence with emotional warmth. And sometimes she's testing. She wants to know, will you notice me being here? Will you start the conversation? Will you bridge the distance? If she keeps initiating small contact, don't mistake it for randomness. It's her quiet way of saying, I'm here, and I don't want you to ignore me. Men often overthink, waiting for grand signals. But in truth, it's the small, almost invisible efforts that reveal everything. When she finds excuses to share space with you, it's not about what she says, it's about the energy she brings when she's near. You'll feel it, The air shifts slightly, time slows down, and you both pretend not to notice how magnetic it feels. That's her way of saying, I'm open to you. Just make your move. Sign 3. She mirrors your energy. Have you ever noticed how she starts matching your tone, your pace, even your gestures? That's not coincidence. That's mirroring, one of the most subtle signs of emotional attraction. When someone mirrors you, it means they're subconsciously synchronizing with your energy. If you lean forward, she leans too. If you laugh softly, her laugh naturally follows. If your voice lowers, hers does the same. It's her nervous system's way of saying, I feel safe with you. Mirroring is one of the strongest indicators of connection. Psychologists call it limbic resonance, a harmony between two emotional frequencies. When she starts reflecting you, she's no longer observing you. She's connecting to you. And often, she won't even realize she's doing it. It's instinct.
Chemistry.
Alignment. But here's the deeper truth. She's not mirroring everyone. She's only doing it with you because something in her wants closeness. Maybe you noticed it once, you reached for your drink, and a second later, she did too. You said something with a certain rhythm, and she echoed it without thinking. That's not imitation. That's attunement. She's trying to get emotionally in sync with you before words take over. If you feel that mirror between you, that unspoken dance, don't ignore it. Because mirroring is never random. It's her heart quietly whispering, I'm with you, even if I haven't said it yet. Sign 4. She opens up just a little too much. When she wants you to make the first move, she'll start letting her guard down, carefully. She'll share little personal details about her childhood, her dreams, her fears, not too heavy, but enough to see how you'll respond. She's not oversharing, she's testing emotional safety. If she starts talking about her day in a way that invites empathy, not just facts, it's because she wants to feel emotionally seen. She'll give you small windows into her world, hoping you'll step through them. Maybe she tells you about a song that makes her feel peaceful, or about something that hurt her once, but she laughs it off, just to see if you'll notice the pain behind the joke. This kind of vulnerability is never casual. It's her way of saying, I trust you enough to let you see me. Will you step closer? And if you respond with warmth, she'll go further. She'll lean in when she talks. Her voice will soften. Her eyes will hold yours longer. She's opening the emotional door wider, hoping you'll walk in. But if you stay distant, she'll close it again quickly because vulnerability is a risk. When she begins sharing small emotional truths, it's not small at all. It's her building a bridge and waiting to see if you'll cross it. Because in her heart, she already made the first move. She just needs to know that you're brave enough to make the next one. Sign 5. She compliments you in hidden ways. Most men think compliments are obvious, but when a woman truly likes you, her praise hides behind subtlety. She won't always say, you're handsome. Instead, she'll say, you look different today. I can't tell why, but it suits you. She's testing the waters, giving you a spark without setting the whole thing on fire. Her compliments often focus on how you make her feel. I always laugh when you're around. You have this calm energy, it's rare. Those aren't random lines. They're emotional breadcrumbs. They reveal attraction, respect, and admiration, all disguised as casual remarks. Psychologically, compliments trigger dopamine, the brain's pleasure chemical. By giving them, she's associating you with that feeling. She's training both her mind and yours to link connection with joy. And sometimes, she'll tease you lightly. It's playful tension, her way of creating emotional charge without saying it directly. So pay attention to those small compliments that sound like nothing because they're everything. That's her saying, I notice you. I see you. I want you to notice me too. Sign 6. Her silence feels loud. Sometimes, it's not what she says. It's what she doesn't. You'll feel it when the conversation ends, but her eyes linger. When you part ways and she hesitates, like she wants to say something but can't. That pause, that hesitation, it's filled with everything she's not ready to say aloud. Women often hold back because rejection hurts deeper than words can explain. So instead, they stay quiet and hope you'll hear what silence is trying to tell you. If she's comfortable being silent with you, sitting in that calm, wordless space, that's connection. It means she feels something real. And when her quiet moments start feeling heavy with emotion, that's when she's waiting. Waiting for you to break the silence, to make the move, to confirm what her heart's been whispering. Silence can be louder than words. It's not emptiness, it's potential. So if you feel that charged stillness between you, don't run from it. Step into it. Because sometimes the moment she stops speaking is the moment she's hoping you'll finally act. Now you know the truth. It's rarely about what she says, but what she shows. The eyes that linger. The laughter that lasts. The words that hide something softer underneath. She's not waiting for perfection. She's waiting for courage, yours. Because women admire confidence that's gentle, not arrogant. They crave presence more than performance. And sometimes they're waiting, quietly, patiently, for a man who can read the language they never learned to speak out loud. So, the next time you feel that pull, that spark, that moment of hesitation, listen to it. Don't wait for the perfect sign. You've already seen it. You've already felt it. The only question left is, will you be brave enough to move first? And if this message hit something deep inside you, if it reminded you of someone or a moment you almost took, share this video. Because someone out there might still be waiting for a sign too. And if you want more words like this, subscribe. Not just for advice, but for understanding. Because love isn't just found, it's recognized.